Hi friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So keep in mind this won't resonate with every Scorpio out there. So make sure to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And today we're going to be doing a you and them. So we're going to be looking at your energy and then the energy of the person that you are energetically connected to. So we're going to start with the animal deck. So we're going to get one animal card for you and then one animal card for your person. So Spirit, let's have a look at Cancer first. No, not Cancer. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. We're going to look at Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, or maybe you have Cancer placements. We're going to be looking at Scorpio, Spirit. So let's get a card for Scorpio. So show me Scorpio's current energy when it comes to this connection. Nice. We have the tiger. So divine feminine energy with the tiger, and the tiger represents you being in stillness. So very much like Empress energy. I don't chase, I attract. And right now you are sitting in your power. I feel like possibly you're not trying to chase this person. We have fire energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. No, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why do I keep mentioning Cancer? That's strange. Maybe you're connected to a Cancer, or you have heavy Cancer placements. And what I found interesting is after I cut the deck, I did notice that the cheetah was on the bottom, which is masculine energy. So you could definitely resonate with divine counterparts. But passionate, strong, sensual. Feminine darkness, feminine energy. What is wrong with me? Feminine energy, ease in darkness. I'm having a hard time communicating. The tiger hunts at night at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. So it does feel like probably things are silent between you and this person. And what I find interesting about the body language of the tiger is it's kind of, the body language isn't pointed towards this other person. I feel like you're very focused on yourself, tapping into your intuition, tapping into your feminine energy, taking in that stillness and darkness and quiet, and you're not fearing it. So that's lovely. That's lovely, my friend. Feminine energy. I'm seeing the Empress. So let's look at your person's energy. Show me the person they're connected to. We have the snake. So this person is waking up, is what I'm hearing. This came out for someone else. It could have been Aquarius. So maybe you're connected to an Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius placements. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the snake. But this is someone who is awakening within their energy. They could be going through a Kundalini awakening. Also, it looks like this person is focused on their own energy right now. And right before I started your reading, I started hearing a song, and I'm still hearing it. And I don't know if it's symbolic to you or not, but I'll mention it. Gives you hell, that song. When you see my face, I hope that it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. So I'm not sure if you're in that type of energy. There's a line in that song. What's that line? The truth is I miss you. The truth is I'm lying. So maybe you're not actually missing this person right now. You're very comfortable in your feminine energy, tending to your inner garden. And whoever you're connected to seems to be tapping into their own potential awakening something that's been asleep within them. They could be shedding some sort of layer here with this snake energy. There's definitely an activation, a spiritual activation going on here. So let's see. Let's see what's going on a little deeper. So let's look at Scorpio's energy first. Come in. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Cancer. So Spirit, we're looking, look, we have Temperance. So balancing of divine feminine, divine masculine energies kind of makes sense with how I was seeing the cheetah on the bottom in the very beginning, and then you came out as the tiger. So you could actually be balancing your feminine and masculine energies right now. You could be connected to a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements, trusting in divine timing, being patient. So let's look at Scorpio's energy first. Show me Scorpio's energy. We have the Two of Cups. Interesting. So the Two of Cups for you, you could be that's interesting energy. You could be mastering self-love, and I don't think you're with this person with what I'm seeing with these two energies. Like I said, the body language of these animals, like you're focused over here, they're focused over there. And this Two of Cups is an interesting one because if you look at this image, that heart isn't actually connected. So to me, it feels like you're trusting in whatever you're doing right now is actually bringing you and this person and this spiritual connection closer together. Like I said, I feel like you are mastering self-love, and it's putting you in an energy where you're ready for love to come into your life. You could currently be blocking this person, or like I said, not interested. It feels like you've taken your focus off of them. So let's get a card for your person. Show me their person's energy. Yeah, look at this. We have an awakening happening here. So they got two cards, and we have the heart chakra. So it feels like they're going through a heart awakening, a heart chakra activation. And they have the Four of Swords. So they're definitely in quiet right now, in reflection, on a pause. Four of Swords, but it's bringing clarity. Look at this. It's bringing realizations, epiphanies, clarity of belief. Ace of Swords energy. So Four of Swords and Ace of Swords for your person. So like I said, to me, it feels like whatever you are, this person's going through a transformation, definitely, but it feels like whatever you're doing is actually, you're trusting that it's bringing the two of you closer together energetically. So we're going to get some oracle cards now from this deck. I actually just want to stop for 1 second and look something up before we continue on. So the Two of Cups, interesting in this deck. This talks about a marriage or union or of some kind is on the horizon. So it feels like this is coming in. It also talks about, this is a card of healing and of people coming together in spirit. And that's what I was hearing. You know, you may not be connecting in the 3D, but on the 5D, you're coming together. Are you involved in a relationship where misunderstandings or disputes may have placed distance between you? So it feels like there is distance between you and this person right now. I just wanted to look that up before we continued on. So something is on the horizon. Like I said, whatever you're doing is actually bringing you and this person spiritually closer together. We have protected, spiritual protection crystals, 444. So it feels like this is a connection that's being protected by spirit. Also, you could be protecting your energy from this person, or the universe could be protecting you from this person while they go through their awakening. So let's see what we need to know about this connection. We have waiting. So we have fantasy, dream person. We have waiting, holding back, not budging, hanging on. We have family, siblings, family tree, parents. So there could have been, then we have situationship. Blue eyes could be symbolic. And we have planning. So it feels like there's someone here planning to come towards you. I think it's interesting because I feel like you've taken your attention off of this person, or you could be holding your energy back right now. I feel like this was a situationship in the past. It feels like there's someone waiting to come towards you here, waiting for the right time. And this family, so family could be involved, siblings, parents could be involved in some way, or it could be parental wounding, I'm hearing. Perhaps there's parental wounding that needed to be healed. I'm just going to get one more card. One more. We have runner. So it feels like you could have been dealing with a runner. Makes sense with this divine feminine, divine masculine energy that I am seeing. So you could actually, the roles could be reversing right now. I'm not saying that you're running from this person, but with this cheetah energy, you're kind of embracing that, the tiger. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? You could be embracing the stillness and the darkness and no longer chasing this person. And energetically, you could, again, I'm not saying that you're running from this connection, but in the counterpart dynamic, once the divine feminine takes their energy off of the divine masculine, off of the runner, and they stop chasing, the roles tend to reverse. So it feels like you're no longer tempted to chase this person. It does feel like you were dealing with someone who was in running energy, triggered running away fears. And it feels like right now your person is going through a lot of healing and an awakening. Whoops. So let's get some tarot to confirm. The Emperor, interesting. So we're going to get a few cards for you first, Scorpio. So we have the Chariot on the bottom, forward movement, willpower, determination, coming into alignment, forward momentum. Very nice. So you could be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot on the bottom. So let's see Scorpio's current energy. Scorpio's current energy. There could have been, there also could have been with the Two of Cups coming out, that can also, the shadow side of the Two of Cups can be separation and imbalance. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Planning, solid beginnings, skill development, setting goals. So that's your current energy. We have Queen of Swords on the bottom. So you could have air placements. You could have boundaries up with this person. You could be standing in your truth, knowing your worth with that Queen of Swords. But Page of Pentacles, you know, you're grounding right now. skill development, setting goals, thinking about the future. Let's get one more for you. Show me their energy, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles, new business opportunities, financial improvement, investment, security. So it does feel like you are very focused on your pentacle world right now, or focused on your own stability. Maybe a new business opportunity, financial improvement, security. So like I said, you could be protecting your energy right now. Lots of growth on your side, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see your person's energy. Show me their person's energy, please, Spirit. We have the Page of Swords. Curiosity, quick-minded, new ideas, gossip, inquisitive, the truth. So it does feel like this person is having some sort of breakthrough moment, you know, with that Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. They could also be watching you right now, trying to get more information about you, especially if you are sitting in silence, embracing the silence and the stillness. They could be keeping an eye on you here with the Page of Swords. I feel like this person is learning about themselves. They could even be learning about spirituality, I'm hearing. They could be learning about some of their own patterns that they inherited from their parents, for example. Let's get one more. So on their side, we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Ten of Cups. So this mentions family as well. So like I said, this person could be learning things about their family and parental wounds and patterns. Happiness, family, reunions, harmony, divine love. So it feels like this person has, I feel like they're feeling quite curious about you. Ten of Cups also talks about, I'm hearing inner healing. Ten of Cups. Emotional stability. So this person could be working on their emotional stability or seeing the truth of their own upbringing or their own family. And this person, again, working on long-term stability. They may have gotten lost in the daily routine of life, and they're more curious about, they're thinking about what makes them truly happy here with this. And we have the Magician on the bottom. So the ability to change your reality. So this person is having a realization that they have the ability to change their reality. They have the ability to have this happiness. And they could be thinking about, you know, like I said, coming towards you here, waiting for the right time to come in. With the Magician, we have, with the Page of Swords, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and with the Magician, we have Gemini and Virgo energy. The Magician also talks about, you know, communication. Let's see how you're feeling about this person. How are you feeling about this person? King of Cups came out. So you could, I was just hearing too, you could be experiencing, the tiger talks about boons, and boons can be pentacles. So you could be experiencing a lot of blessings or even financial blessings in your life right now. I'm hearing good karma. You could have a lot of nice things happening to you. For how you feel about this person, we have the King of Cups. So clearly you have a deep love for this person. You know, you could feel like this person needs more emotional stability. Maybe in the past they weren't the most emotionally stable person. The shadow aspects of the King of Cups talks about, you know, someone who maybe led you on, or someone who could have been emotionally manipulative or put in low effort. Like I said, you are feeling like King of Cups energy towards this person, so you have deep love for them. But we have Page of Wands on the bottom, which shows instability. So like I said, there could have been emotional instability here. And what's interesting is your person is working on that emotional stability currently in their energy right now. Let's get one more for fear of commitment with the Page of Wands on the bottom. I'm hearing fear of commitment. I'm also hearing false start. So you could have had a lot of love for this person, but with the situationship card and Page of Wands in reverse, there could have been a false start here. So something that was short-lived or something that never turned into anything stable. We do have failure to commit. They could have had like, they could have been like emotionally moody with the King of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. Failure to commit. So it feels like this person, you know, even though you feel love for them, they weren't able to give you anything stable or commit to you. Let's get one more for how you're feeling about them. How are you feeling about them? We have the Eight of Wands and Ace of Swords. So it does feel like you want communication from this person, swift action. This person could live at a distance from you. For how you feel about this person, you could, you know, feel like since this separation or ending or disagreement, whatever it is, that you've gone through rapid change and rapid growth. It does look like you want communication from this person, but it also looks like you have mental clarity about this person, that you feel like you're seeing things more clearly. Like even though you love this person, you do see that they were, you know, that they didn't commit to you and that there was emotional instability. So let's see how they feel about you. Let's see how they feel about you. This could have been someone very emotionally reactive, I'm hearing. Let's see how they're feeling about you. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so they do see a future with you. You know, for how they feel about you, they do see long-term stability with you. They did see commitment with you. But again, you're feeling like they had like a fear of commitment, and we do have runner energy here. So if they feel like you're this Ten of Pentacles, I definitely, that could have triggered that runner energy within them, especially if this is like one of those intense soul contracts or you resonate with twin flames. We have Judgment on the bottom. So this person is feeling, you know, like they want to resurrect something here with you. They want a renewal with you. They could also feel like you are the catalyst for their own awakening. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? We have the Devil in reverse. So they are feeling like you're not chasing them anymore. This talks about the end of codependency. So you're no longer chasing them. You're no longer codependently attached. And you could have pointed out some of the unhealthy patterns this person had, or you could have triggered some of those unhealthy patterns they had with this Devil in reverse. This person does feel with the Devil in reverse like they need to take control of this situation if they want this long-term future with you. I'm just going to get one more for them for how they're feeling about you. They definitely feel like the Three of Pentacles just flipped out and then flipped back in. I was just about to say they definitely feel that you're not chasing them anymore and that you are perhaps surrendering this connection. And then, like I said, the Three of Pentacles flipped out, flipped back in, and then this flipped out as I was thinking about that. Letting go, withdrawal. So they feel like you're letting them go and like you're withdrawing your energy. You're no longer investing in this energetically. You're no longer putting in effort. All right. This person could also feel like they have to walk away from the opinions of their families or from unhealthy patterns if they're going to be with you. So let's look at their intentions here. We have Capricorn energy with the Devil card. We have water energy with the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's look at their intentions towards you. What are their intentions? We have the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters, healing, guidance, transition. We have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So this person wants, their intentions are to nurture this connection, to reconnect with you here after a disconnect with the Six of Swords. I'm gonna get one more, but I'm just gonna look at the Queen of Pentacles. Their intentions here are to come in and nurture this and to bring stability to this situation. Like I said, the Six of Swords is showing that they haven't been able to move on from you. And they want to move into calmer waters with you. There's something about them, their intentions are to try and reconnect with you to see if you still are interested, if you still want to hear from them. Let's confirm that though. Intentions. Yeah, we have the Fool and the Four of Wands for intentions. Homecoming. So their intentions are to take a leap of faith towards you here, have a new beginning. With you, take a leap of faith. Their intentions here, Four of Wands, stability, commitment, marriage, living together. So let's see what action they're going to take. Underneath that is the Ace of Wands. So let's see what action they're going to take towards you. If you live at a distance, this person could be intending to just show up at your, like they could, if they live at a distance, I'm seeing an airplane here. So they could be, their intentions could be to show up quite unexpectedly, even if they live at a distance. Success. They want success. They want success with you. So let's see what action they're going to take towards you in the future. What action are they taking? We have the Two of Cups. Isn't that interesting? Because your energy, you have the Two of Cups there. So this person, you are calling this in. This says union. So the Two of Cups for actions is engaging in an honest and heartfelt, open conversation to clear up any miscommunications. Interesting. Let's get one more for actions. Show me their actions, please, Spirit. What action is this person taking towards Scorpio? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like this person is going to take action towards you once they feel stable, once they're independent. Maybe for some of you, maybe you resonate with your person being with someone else. That's not going to be for all of you, but maybe you know this person is with someone else. When they're mature, when they feel like they're mature enough, when they're in this higher version of themselves, they're coming towards you for union, for, like I said, an honest conversation to clear up any miscommunications. They're coming in a very independent, confident energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Success. They want success here. Better times are around the corner. So once they feel like they're in a better energy, they're coming in with this honest conversation. I just want to confirm this. This person could want to have a conversation about their fear of giving up their own independence. Let's confirm actions, please. We have Justice for actions. So this person coming in with truth, accountability, justice, wanting to make things right. Libra with Justice. So what can you focus on right now? What can you focus on right now? What can Scorpio focus on right now? Two of Swords. Interesting. And the moon. So what can you focus on right now? Don't let your fear get the best of you is what I'm hearing. Don't let your fear about this situation blind you with the Two of Swords. What can you focus on right now? Embrace the stalemate energy I'm hearing. So you may feel like you're stuck in between two worlds right now. You may go back and forth between your intuition and your ego or your mind here. Follow your intuition and deal with conflicts directly through clear communication. Accept this period of uncertainty while keeping the faith that a better future will emerge. And I feel like you're already doing that with that Tiger card. So embrace this period of uncertainty. Embrace the stillness. And don't let your fear or your ego run away with you. There could also be something about, you know, working on shadows that keep you stuck. I'm going to get one more card for you. We have the Hierophant. So focus on, this could be, you know, advice for you to get a mentor or to get some counseling, or for you to be a mentor to someone else, or a spiritual advisor to someone else. With the Hierophant, you know, to me, that's a message of, I love that. Wait till you see what's on the bottom. To focus on your own spiritual growth and ascension and your spiritual beliefs. Look at what's on the bottom. We have the Empress. So work on your own creativity, your abundance, your beauty, the birth of something new. So you could be feeling, you know, like you want to be a spiritual mentor to others. I don't chase, I attract. Focus on your divine feminine energy. Tend to your inner garden. So I'm actually just going to look up the Empress in this deck. Tend to your inner garden. Tend to your relationship with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself the grace to be who you really are and love yourself for it. Take a few moments every day to connect with the divine. Nurture your mind by engaging in activities that stimulate and engage. Use your creativity in some way every day. Everyone has the ability to be creative, whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, dance. Take care of your body by maintaining good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath, enjoy a good cup of tea, or take a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remember that nurturing yourself raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring this forward, or will bring a relationship forward. Nice. All right, so let's see, what advice do you need about this person? What advice do you need about this person? We have the Chariot and the Emperor. Oh my gosh. So as you come into alignment, there's definitely divine feminine, divine energy here. Look at this Empress sticking out. So as you come into alignment, the feminine leads the way. This person is coming into alignment with the Chariot. I do feel like your person is coming towards you. Your person could be we have Taurus here. We also have Cancer with the Chariot. We also have Aries and Taurus and Libra with the Empress and Aries with the Emperor. I do feel like this person, your advice about your person is focus on your own path right now. They are aligning on a higher frequency with you. I do feel like they're awakening into this Emperor energy here. There's forward movement in their energy with the Chariot. Wow. So let's look at future potential between the two of you. Future potential between the two of you. We have Judgment. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. So spiritual awakening, rebirth, inner calling, judgment. Judgment does talk about a renewal or a resurrection. So there is the potential for a resurrection here. My goodness. So I'm just going to get you some channeled messages from this person. Channeled messages. This person could have put their career before you. Fragmentation. Until we make our shadows conscious, we will continue to hurt others. I kept hearing like parental wounds too, so there could have been a lot of parental wounding triggered within this connection. Focused on the present and enjoying each and every moment you make together. Interesting. Looks like this person wants to... That could be symbolic of the past. That this person could have been focused on just having a good time. They could have been very career driven. Love was on the back burner until I was financially stable, money motivated. And look at that, strategizing, putting together an offer you cannot refuse, planning their next move. We have watching, which I said with that Page of Swords. So it feels like this person has been watching you. Checking on your social media has become a new habit. We have transformation. I'm making conscious choices to transform into my higher self to be with you. There's a bunch of crows outside I can hear cawing. We have advice. I've been asking my friends for advice on how to handle this situation with you. So they could have gotten bad advice about this, if I'm being honest. When I see this type of energy, divine feminine, divine masculine, unless your person is getting advice from someone who understands a connection like this, sometimes that advice that people get about connections like this can be bad. So there could have been other people's opinions involved within this connection. We have Knight in Armor. I want to show you what real love is. Protect your heart. Show you an everlasting love. We have gossip. See? Other people's opinions, even maybe their family. Everyone is talking about this connection or relationship. People are jealous of your connection. We have guided. My spirit guides are helping assist in this divine connection, new insight. And we have mirroring. Your soul is a mirror of my own. Thank you for treating me with love and respect. And I do feel like there is mirroring here. So the work that you're doing is affecting this person, is what I'm hearing. One more. Or two more. We have in love, loved you yesterday, love you still and always will. And we have divine feminine. You're a goddess who helped me, who healed me and transformed me into my higher self. So heavy divine feminine energy in this reading. So Scorpio, that is your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.